An ultimate tax attorney by the Jacksonville Business Journal. Stop collection action and permanently resolve your tax problem. Peace of mind is only a click or call away. Call J. David Tax Law now for a no-cost consultation at 507-4777. That's 904-507-4777. Online at jdavidtaxlaw.com.
Is your AC unit making spooky noises? Maybe you got some creepy stuff in your vents. It's Rick Ballou and my friends at McGowan's will get rid of your AC gremlins with their fall service deals. It's no trick. They'll inspect your system and make honest recommendations so your whole family gets a treat this year. From the Georgia border to Palm Coast, folks trust McGowan's AC. Call 264-COOL or visit McGowan'sAC.com, the official heating and air conditioning partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
License number CMC 1250075.
Join me, Leon Searcy, and the XL Primetime team this Friday at R&R Express at 10140 Atlantic Boulevard at noon to register for your chance to win $2,000 tire and wheel package. Enjoy food, gifts, and R&R Tire Express specials.
Out here, you need to control your environment, or it may control you. You need the Kubota L2501DT compact tractor. It comes with all the easy-to-use implements you need. Get the L2501DT for as low as $139 a month with 0% APR financing for 84 months, plus a 6-year limited powertrain warranty. Now through December 31st, 2019. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for more information.
Find a Kubota dealer near you at GoKubota.com.
2020 is right around the corner, but at Claude Nolan Cadillac, the 2020 models have arrived, and you're invited to our Roaring Into the 20s celebration. Join us Saturday, November 9th from 10 until 3 and see the entire lineup of 2020 models, plus get an exclusive sneak peek at the brand new CT5. Food, raffles, and test drives, we hope you'll join us. Claude Nolan on Southside Boulevard or visit ClaudeNolanCadillac.com for more details. Beginning lasting relationships since 1905.
This 1010XL 92.5 FM hour is powered by Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 904-600-4000. That's 904-600-4000.
All right, welcome back. Hanging out on the drill, Hicken and Prosser, and a far better man than we are, Danny Werfel.
Third member of our broadcast crew, Dan.
Danny, of course, the Heisman Trophy winning former Gator quarterback, and comes down to Jacksonville every year at Florida-Georgia time for his annual.
This got to be like the
ninth,
10th one? Yeah.
Ninth, right, Danny? Ninth annual?
Ninth one.
Wow.
Awesome. How much has your golf game improved in those 9 years, Danny?
It's like the sine and cosine curve, if you remember that graph.
Yeah, I do.
Up
Yeah.
and down and up and down forever.
That's that game for sure.
Yeah. Tell us about the Desire Cup Golf and Gala fundraiser. It's a big deal, and it happens all weekend long, and it brings Georgia and Florida people together. It's a wonderful thing, Danny.
Well, there's so much excitement around this game every year. This year's no different, and you got all the traditions and the excitement of the fans and all that stuff. And so we've just sort of kind of captured that in a way that brings Florida and Georgia fans together, or I live up here, every now and then I have to say Georgia and Florida fans.
Yes.
That I get serious about that order. And so we just come together. We have a lot of fun. We get to hang out with fans, celebrities from both schools, coaches, Dooley, Spurrier. We've had, in the past, Emmett and Herschel, and Tebow's been by. So just a really fun evening that Thursday night before, and then a great fun golf outing. All the money that's raised goes to Desire Street to support the work we do in under-resourced neighborhoods all over the South. So it's just a really fun way to help, and we're looking forward to it again this ninth time.
This has been your calling, Desire Street. It's grown enormously. Tell us a little bit about where it is now. It started out with you when you went out to New Orleans to play for the Saints, and you seeing an area that you thought you wanted to try to help, and this thing has just grown and grown, and I know it's hard work, but, you feel obviously very strongly about it.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, Desire Street's been around now for almost 30 years. And
wow.
It
Makes me feel old.
It started in New Orleans in one neighborhood. And then as we've grown, what we found is that there are just incredible, I would call them American heroes in cities all over the country that are living and working and serving in really difficult neighborhoods.
Mm-hmm.
And, some of it's youth work, education, some of it's schools, inner city schools, some of it's housing, health clinics, churches, and just people that are doing great work but they just don't have the support that they need. So I love to use the analogy of, you have a fantastic athlete, let's say, a Kyle Trask that we're all excited about now, or Jeff Fromm. But what you don't see is the tremendous support around this person. You've got the coaches, you've got the trainers, you've got the doctors, you've got the equipment managers, you've got a whole people in the background helping this athlete be healthy, be effective, and ultimately win. And so that's really what Desire Street has become for inner city leaders all over the South. And it's been incredibly exciting. It's been challenging, but it's making a difference, and I'm happy to be a part of it.
Well, folks listening right now, you can help with the Desire Street memories and also have a great fun weekend here as tickets are available. It includes a party with a purpose on Thursday night, October 31st, and then there is the golf tournament at Dyes Valley Course. Includes a bunch of former Gator and Bulldog greats, including Steve Spurrier and Vince Dooley, among others. You can go to desirestreet.org/Desire Cup and be a part of this golf event that's coming up on the football weekend. And Danny, there is the little football game that'll be played. And we were talking yesterday. It's amazing how much the narrative and the perspective has changed since even the beginning of the season, where it looked like Florida, was going to have their work cut out for them catching up to Georgia. And now this looks more like a toss-up to me. What's the thought up there behind enemy lines?
Hey, man, I think no one knows what to expect. I mean, even when one of these schools is far better than the other in different times, it's been that way. You still don't know what to expect. And in this case, you've got two teams that are really hungry right now, that are really hopeful. Each of them have a loss, and they want to move it. And really, it all comes down to, for the most part, whoever wins this game is going to win the East, most likely. So it's everything's in front of both teams. So it couldn't be more exciting, in my opinion.
Yeah, and I was curious, Danny, your thoughts about, this comes up every few years, and obviously down here in Jacksonville, we feel strongly about trying to keep the game here, but times change, and there's been some talk on the Georgia side of perhaps moving it and discussing it the next time the contract comes up. Money obviously always factors into this situation, but as a player, how much did you guys enjoy? I know you did, and I also know you had an opportunity to play it in different venues, but how much did you enjoy coming to Jacksonville?
Yeah, I was one of the few guys that got to experience it in Jacksonville, Gainesville, and Athens.
Right.
I think, you play a lot of home and away games for the most part, and so to have a unique game like this, I think is exciting. I think it's probably more of a different thing for the fans. I mean, as a player, you're just getting ready to play. You go to a hotel somewhere, you go to the locker room, you go out and you play. And so I think I've gotten more excited about the uniqueness of it since I've been a player, just kind of as a fan and going back. So I don't know what will happen. I think you're right. Money has a lot to do with it. I mean, I think the stadium is split evenly, so I don't really think you could argue too much that one team has an advantage, even though it's closer to Florida. So I think it's unique. I think it's special. It's great for the city of Jacksonville. I'd love to see it stay there, but who knows?
Yeah. Danny, as a former quarterback yourself, obviously, just your thoughts on Kyle Trask and, man, what a journey he's had, right? Going 6-7 years without playing as a starter and to stick through first the high school scenario, the situation at Florida, and to have his chance and now see it go as well as it has for him. You can't help but feel glad for the kid. But what do you think of him as a talent?
Yeah, well, I mean, in this kind of day and age, it's been said a lot about, if a guy doesn't get enough snaps, he's transferring.
Right.
Like, it's just all over the place. And there's some cases where, you see that and it makes some sense, but I think it's become the norm. So to see a guy who's just been dedicated, I mean, you think about last year, he finally was going to get an opportunity. He was named the starter, and then he got hurt in practice and didn't get his chance. So talk about a guy who seems like he just had so many things go against him. To finally get a chance, I'm really happy for him. And then just to evaluate him a little bit as a quarterback, I think he's incredibly smart and incredibly fast processing as a quarterback. He makes great pre-snap reads. He makes great reads during it. He's finding open guys, and I think he just adds a dimension that's great for us right now. When you look at the Gator team, you've got a team that is not going to be a great running team. We just don't have the line to do that. Our strongest position group is obviously the receivers, so it just sort of kind of fell into place for this to be a helpful for us to have the highest ceiling as an offense. And so, and not to mention, it's just fun to watch. Just throwing the ball around, it reminds me of some old times.
Yeah. I think he's got a little of that Danny Werfel poise. He doesn't seem to get rattled too much out there like back when you play. I got to ask you this question, though. I saw this on Twitter a while ago. I follow you on Twitter. And you were faced with a dilemma, and I'm trying to remember the exact story, so I may get this wrong, so forgive me. But you had put something out about, was it your son's football team and the team's nickname, and you didn't know what to do? Danny Werfel's a really good, he can jab. He jabs. He takes shots at, Bulldogs, and he's good that way. So as a Gator. So am I right here? Am I remembering this correctly?
Yeah, no, that's right. I'm coaching my son's flag football team, and after I had committed and after we had been practicing, I found out we were named the Bulldogs. So I just said, So I just asked Twitter, what should I do? And just some of the responses were great. Some were as serious as, hey man, be a dad. Don't worry about that kind of stuff.
Right.
But others were like, hey, win a championship. It'll be the first one the Bulldogs win in a while. All sorts of fun stuff.
Yeah, I got a kick out of that. Well, congratulations on all you do. We think the world of you. The 9th annual Desire Cup, Rivalry for a Cause at the Florida-Georgia football game weekend, benefiting Desire Street Ministries. And I retweeted your tweet as well. So folks want to
appreciate it.
Sure.
Also, just want to add too. We're really grateful for our sponsor, Pilgrims. They're our presenting sponsor, and also, even if you can't come,
right?
We have what we call the 19th hole. So a lot of people that are listening are probably not going to be able to show up. But
right.
We're trying to run a fund through the 19th hole. So that's basically an opportunity for people to sign up to make a donation towards the event, towards Desire Street, without even coming. So
cool.
DesireStreet.org. Check out the 19th hole, the Desire Cup, presented by Pilgrim.
Danny, thank you so much, and hopefully we'll catch up when you're in town.
All right. Thanks, guys.
All right, there he goes. Danny Werfel.
Danny
Heisman
Wonderful,
winner.
as we used to call him.
One of the best.
Back in the day. All right, we will break here. It's Catlin Truck Accessories Tuesday. Big toys for big boys and much more. You can count on Catlin. They are your documented go-to leader for all your truck accessory needs.
The 100-year party's coming soon.
The 100-year party is next month. Were you invited?
Oh, yeah.
Good.
Who do you
for
think I am?
Well, I'm not sure.
Who can you count on?
I was checking.
Yeah.
You can count on Catlin. Lear toppers, cam locker, toolboxes, seat covers, whatever you need for your truck or van, vent shelving, plumbers, contractors, fleet of vehicles, all of it with Catlin Truck Accessories. You can count on Catlin.
100 years.
The Drill on 1010XL. From the studios of Republic Services, we'll handle it from here. Tom McManus.
I'm looking for a big contract next year. I ain't putting my body through that.
Tom McManus joins Jaguars Today every Friday morning.
It's my opinion.
10 to noon. Brought to you by McGowan's, the official heating and air conditioning partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Hey, Hickett here for my friends at Nimnick Buick GMC, the #1 Buick GMC dealership in Jacksonville, FLA. The most inventory, best price guarantee. Nimnick's #1 for so many reasons. You want to know one reason why? They've been around for 78 years, serving and donating to our community. Nobody cares more about their customers before and after the sale. And speaking of sales, if you're in the market to lease, you can lease a luxury SUV at about $199 a month. Yeah, starting at that price. You can lease a GMC Canyon truck, $279 a month. And the 2019s are on their way out for the 2020s. So right now you can wheel and deal on a 2019. You can get 23% off, for example, the 2019 GMC Sierra SLT Crew Cab trucks. Do yourself a favor. To learn more, visit NimnickBuickGMC.com, NIMNICHT BuickGMC.com. Then head over to the showroom on Phillips Highway. It's just south of I-295. Convenient and easy to get to. GMC, we are professional grade. Do yourself a favor. In the market for a car, truck, SUV, check out Nimnick Buick GMC. The new name in Buick.
Now, the performance painting play of the game.
You gotta claim it!
Performance painting. Quality coatings applied with pride.
The defense of Jacksonville showed up in a big way in the Week 7 win against Cincy. They continued to make big plays, but none bigger than the Yannick Ngakoue second-half interception that he'd returned 23 yards to the crib and put the game on ice. When the teal and black defense plays like this, they are simply unstoppable. And the Yannick pick six is your performance painting play of the game.
Does the building you go to work in every day need a little love and attention? Jason Parker here with Performance Painting. Great companies take great care of the buildings their staff and customers walk into every day. If the building you're in doesn't match the vision you have for your company, we can help. Go to performance-painting.com. Our highly trained team makes the difference. Quality coatings applied with pride.
Performance painting!
Want to have a lemon pepper lunch with me, Leon Searcy? Register this week only for a chance to literally have lunch with Leon, brought to you by Wingstop right here inside 1010XL headquarters. You and up to 3 friends can enjoy your favorite wings and hang out with me in the studio. So this week only, log on to 1010XL and find the slide page. Enter your name and email, and we'll pick a winner this week. Then you can set up your lemon pepper lunch with Leon. Brought to you by my good friends at Wingstop.
Can't stop. Wingstop.
Here's a quick tip from your fast file bankruptcy expert, Don Dufresne with the law offices of Parker and Dufresne. While it's true, bankruptcies stay on your credit report 7 to 10 years, those who file for Chapter 7 bankruptcy saw an average improvement on their credit score of 82 points just 6 to 8 months after their bankruptcies were finalized. For more quick tips, visit jackslawcenter.com. Relief, restore, renew. Parker and Dufresne, offices Jacksonville.
Attention diesel mechanics. Republic Services is now hiring in Duval and St. Johns County. And with Republic Services, new diesel mechanics get a $2,000 sign-on bonus, a $1,000 yearly tool allowance, and competitive benefits. Republic Services will even pay for your ASC certifications and offer a bonus for each certification earned. Join the Republic Services team and make a positive impact on your community and environment today. Visit republicservices.jobs for more information and to apply. Wear the star, drive your career.
This is Dr. Kevin Murphy. Thanks to the coaches and the schools who believe in our team at Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
This is head coach Ferland Dormery of Trinity Christian Academy High School. Our athletic program selected Southeast Orthopedic Specialists to work with our state championship football team and will continue to use them. We recommend Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
Relieve pain and get back to life. Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
Okay, here we go with our final lightning round on Potty Talk. Top 3 answers on the board. Ready? Okay. The best way to save money when your faucets or pipes are leaking.
Roland Reese Plumbing?
Something to help you avoid clogged sewers and drains.
Roland Reese Plumbing.
The technical term for that ba-whoosh sound when a toilet flushes correctly.
Roland Reese Plumbing.
Roland Reese Plumbing is always the right answer. Roland Reese Plumbing, 260-7059.
Hi, this is Dale Murray, and we're throwing the flag on those big city dealers charging those big city prices. Come see why everybody's driving the distance to Murray Superstores. If we don't have it, the manufacturer doesn't build it. Our starting All-American lineup wins every time. Plus, our exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty on all new and qualified used vehicles puts the blitz on the competition. And we'll trade anything from wore-out bed sheets to football cleats. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
Home of the Jacksonville Jaguars. WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
This is your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update brought to you by Best Bet. I'm Taylor Dahl for 1010XL. The Jaguars make some minor roster changes as they move linebacker Joe Giles-Harris from the practice squad to make room for Harris. The Jags have waived cornerback Perry Nickerson. And the Patriots move on to 7-0 after rolling right over the Jets on Monday Night Football, 33-0. Sony Michel racking up 3 touchdowns off of 42 yards. The Jets now enter Jacksonville this weekend 1-5, while the Jags look to hit a 500 record with a win. And the Patriots also making some moves this morning as they have acquired Mohamed Sanu from the Falcons for a second-round draft pick. And the Florida Gators basketball opens up the season number 6 in the preseason AP poll. This is the second highest ever preseason ranking for the Gators. The 75 degrees at 8:03. Time and temp are brought to you by Bueller Air Conditioning. Stay cooler with Bueller. Stay tuned for more of the drill next on 1010XL.
This 1010XL 92.5 FM hour is powered by Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 904-600-4000. That's 904-600-4000.
All right, we had some special guests in attendance last night at MetLife Stadium. Did you see that? They did a little thing at halftime. They brought him out on the field. They introduced him.
Kevin Mawai?
Casper. Beetlejuice.
Oh, dear.
Christmas Past.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the ghosts came out at halftime. Yeah, that's Sam Darnold, who was caught last night on the microphones as he was mic'd up saying, I'm seeing ghosts out there. Basically, that means that the Patriots so befuddled Sam Darnold that he literally had no clue what sport he was playing. And so A guy on the text line had a good idea that we should have a promotion this Sunday, and all Jags fans should come dressed as ghosts.
Oh.
And you can see ghosts again on Sunday. So.
Listen, Darnold was terrible last night, 11 of 32 for 86 yards, 4 interceptions, lost a fumble, and said, I'm seeing ghosts. It was a horrible, horrible night for the kid. I mean, this was his, I think, sixth.
You thought they should have taken him out.
I did. It was that bad. I thought they should have.
And not to catch up, but just to save him anymore.
Yeah. No, I'm not. You're still my quarterback. I'm just taking you out. You're done for the night. Don't worry about it. We got
11 of 32, 86 yards, 4 interceptions, and a fumble, by the way. Then he lost. So five turnovers.
Yeah.
The Jets are 1-5.
By the way, if he doesn't get any better, you'll be spinning the dime board wheel and into next year.
Or a long time from there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't. I don't.
You got to understand too. Going into this game, this was now that we got Darnold back. We just beat the Cowboys. So watch us now go toe to toe with the Patriots. And a lot of people bought into that. Watch out for the Jets, they said. The Jets have as good a roster, I heard yesterday, as the New England Patriots. I heard that. The Jets have as good a roster as the New England Patriots.
That's silliness.
Well, that's what they were saying.
No, I'm not saying you're silly.
Yeah.
That's silly.
No, I know. And so when those things are being spoken, you're like, well, gosh, let's see what happens here. And I look up, and it was 7-0, 10-0, 17-0, 24, and the ball kept going. Why do the Patriots have the ball every time I look up? Darnold was throwing picks, and it was bad, and it stayed bad, and it got worse. And I think he missed 9 straight passes at one point. I mean, Jeff, he wasn't close.
I watched the first half. That was enough for me.
He was throwing off his back foot. Those interceptions weren't close to going to the receiver at times.
No, he was completely
He was
confused.
like throwing it up for grabs.
Well, they would show him one thing. They would do something else. He would listen, and you see this, and granted, the Jaguars haven't played anyone like the Patriots, but it makes you appreciate even more what Gardner Minshew has been able to do at such a young developmental stage.
Right, no
It's
question.
hard. I mean, this guy's played 18 games, and they're still finding ways to absolutely confuse him.
I think this was his 16th game as a starter.
Okay.
So a full year now under his belt. So it's okay to have a little bit more expectation than what we saw last night from Sam Darnold.
I think maybe too.
Last night shook you so much, you're wondering if this is the guy.
All right, well, let me offer this.
Which would be overreaction Tuesday, but it's a fair point.
Let me offer this. What if this Patriots team is the 85 Bears, the 2000 Ravens? What if it really is that good? We don't consider them that good because they're so unsexy. They don't have any superstars.
Right.
But if they're that good, that'll happen.
Yeah.
If you got an unbelievable dominant defense and a young quarterback, even if said quarterback ends up being good down the line. I mean, look, we go back and find some Peyton Manning games as a rookie and second-year player, and he's throwing 28 picks where he didn't look great either. Now, not, 86-yard bad.
Well, let me put it this way. They say that Stephon Gilmore is the best corner in the NFL right now. Right? Well, his teammate, Devin McCourty, has 5 interceptions.
Yeah, well, and part of that's probably because they're not throwing at Stephon Gilmore.
So
McCourty's a nice player, and Gilmore is a stud, but I would argue they don't have another, all-star on that defense.
They find guys.
Van Noy has been very good.
They find guys.
They're good. I mean, I don't mean to say they're not.
They turned around and traded for the kid back from Cleveland, Jamie Collins.
And
he comes back and
making
he's
plays.
Stud.
I don't think they even traded. I think they got him as free agent.
Yeah, whatever.
They traded him and got something for him, and then waited
God
a year.
Almighty!
They grounded him, Hick, because what he did. Because you understand why they traded him. They just got frustrated and ticked off at him. He wouldn't run his assignments. He freelance. Okay, well, you're grounded. Go to Cleveland. We'll see you in a couple of years.
Let me tell you, let's role play here.
Okay, I like role play. This is good. Time for role play.
You're Bob Kraft.
I'm Bob Kraft.
Yes.
Okay, hold on a second.
No.
Too easy?
No.
All right, I'm Bob Kraft, a respected professional owner.
Brian Flores has just taken the Dolphins' job.
All right.
I'm Belly. You're calling me to ask what we're going to do.
Yeah. Ring.
Hello, Bob.
Bill, hey, Bob here.
Hey, Bob.
Yeah. Bill, I'm just wondering, do we really need assistance? It seems like we've lost another defensive coordinator. I'm a little bit worried.
I'll do it myself.
What do you mean you'll do it yourself?
I'll just do it.
Are you expect to be paid more for this?
No.
Huh?
No.
Well, anything to be concerned about?
We're on to Pittsburgh.
But
Bob, we're on to Pittsburgh. I'm tired of these guys I'm tired of giving these guys jobs.
Bill, we lost Matt Patricia last year. We lost Brian Flores this year. Are you sure?
Yeah, I got it.
Should we get you an intern?
No.
Bob,
I got to go.
Okay, well, I'll see you
don't
later.
Don't you?
What about this Brady
Bob,
spoof parody
I'm on the
video?
island. Yeah, why did he do it? What did he think was going to happen?
Do you understand?
He did it before it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did
It's
it
just
before.
incredibly. It's almost like.
Yeah.
Although here's what happened.
Yeah, he could have squashed it.
Well, here's what happened.
Right?
They did it before. Well, let's tell people what happened.
Okay, so
Brady
we know
is-
what happened to Bob Kraft at the R&T. Right? Everybody knows Bob went to the little massage parlor.
The R&T, you could just called it.
And found himself
well, you send people scrambling for what R&T means because
No,
I'm
we're
not
not
gonna let you
saying
say
it. No, it's 8 o'clock. We're not doing it. Kids are going to
I-
school.
You unleashed the R&T, my friend.
That was the name of the parlor, I thought.
No, I think it was like the Oriental Rug.
Okay. So anyway.
It was the Orchids of Asia.
That same thing. So anyway, yeah, he got a little
Trademark
trouble
R&T.
there at the Orchids of Asia. A
little trouble.
Yeah.
So Brady
should have gone to
does-
the Roses of Tokyo. No problems there. That's just a diner.
So Paul Rudd calls Brady, and they were doing some sort of spoof.
Well, Paul Rudd's got a new show.
Okay.
It's a clip from his new show.
Right.
Called Living with Yourself, where he's like, he clones himself to live like a better life.
Okay.
But yeah, so this is like a viral promotion.
So he gets Tom Brady to make an appearance on it, and it is at another. Now, it just so happens
On his show,
Yes.
there is a massage parlor operating at a strip mall where you go to, get cloned, right?
Yeah,
or
that's
to
like the
have your
front for
clone
this.
service.
That's like the front for this service.
Yeah, so you go there and then they accentuate you, so it has nothing to do with the illegal industry that some
Correct.
owners got wrapped up in. So, now, so that just unleashed, and it looks remarkably a lot just like the one that Bob Kraft was in. Now, Tom was a little naive here. I mean, because here's what happened. They filmed it in front of a green screen. So Paul Rudd and the boys did make it look like the Kraft thing on purpose. The actual bit was written 3 or 4 years ago.
Right.
And I think they even taped beef. Did they not tape it before the Kraft incident? I think they did.
I don't know for
I
sure
think
about
it got taped like a year ago.
I do too. I think it was before the
Yeah,
incident.
it got produced a year ago. It was written 4 years ago. But then I do think that in order to tie it together, Rudd's people or that production company, when they went to finally post-produce the show, because Brady did his scene on a green screen, you could put anything behind him, Jaws or King Kong, a skyscraper. You could put it, and so they kind of threw Brady under the bus a little bit but I thought Brady was out of line, wondering how people could think that.
Well, yeah.
That was incredible. Like, he was scolding the media. This is an example of you guys. No, it's not.
Yeah.
Your owner got popped and arrested for leaving a place just like that.
Right.
And now you're parodying it. I come twice a week.
What are you going to think?
Yeah, I mean, come on, man.
Yeah.
So anyway, that is that. That
Patriots
that
are
story.
7-0. That's all you need to know.
And
they've outscored their opponents by like 175 points. It's
second biggest ever.
Yeah, it's some incredible streak.
Think about that. 7 games, they've outscored them by plus 175, which is literally almost, that's 20-something points
They
a game.
basically already have just about sewn up the home field chip. Okay? They're going to lose a couple along the way, but basically they're where they want to be heading into the postseason, which will be a 1 or a 2 seed. Right? Fair to say?
Without fail. It's
So-
impossible for them to not
So
be.
New England will have wild card weekend off, per usual, and then they'll have a home game, per usual, against the last of the AFC qualifiers, which they usually win comfortably, and then they have basically one game for the Super Bowl.
Well, if it were today,
they make it look as easy as
they would have
pie.
to face either Baltimore, Indy, or Kansas City. If it were today.
In the first round?
Well, in their first round, assuming that those teams won the game against the wild cards. Your division leaders aren't bad football teams. Kansas City 5-2, Indy 4-2, Baltimore 5-2, and then New England. It's the wild card and the battle for the wild cards that is pathetic.
Would love to see.
Well, not
Baltimore is
pathetic,
always
but-
giving them. Baltimore's always giving them fits.
Yeah. And with that
would
running
love-
quarterback,
but,
there's
but Belly's good at that stuff.
Yeah.
I'll do it. I'll stop him. Just give me a week. I got it. I got this. Anyway, I want to talk about one other coach before we see what's trending, and that's Willie Taggart. And lots of rumors are flying, obviously, out of Tallahassee, and we'll see what happens. But what's a fair expectation for Florida State now at this point at 3-4, Jeff Prosser? Because they play Syracuse this weekend, who is also 3-4, but 0-3 in the ACC. Okay. They play Boston College, who is 4-3, and they play Miami, who is 1-3 and 4 overall. So they're playing teams all of their same level.
They're going to go. What's their record? They're going to be 5-7. They're terrible.
Okay, if they don't make a bowl, then what do you do?
I don't wait. If it were up to me and I was just living in a world with just do what I want, I fired Willie Taggart yesterday, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen enough. That Willie Taggart, you know what else Willie Taggart reeks of, Dan?
What's that?
The year that he does hit it and everything falls perfect and he goes 10-2 one year and you keep him around for another 3.
Yeah.
See Will Muschamp's 11-1 season.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Willie Taggart is in way over his head. He's not a good enough coach to coach Florida State.
Yeah.
And I've seen enough to believe that. This is not – if there's any league in the world where you can come back immediately, especially when you're taking over a program that's been, just
they should be
racing in top 10 recruiting classes, there's too much talent over there to be – because they're bad, right?
Right.
I mean, they're not mediocre, Dan. They're bad.
Yeah. It'll be interesting to see what happens. Keep an eye on that over the next few weeks. And if, in fact, Jamie Newberg reported that Jimmy Sexton – had been talking to FSU officials. So,
well, I told you last week that I was hearing through the FSU source people that there is a move on more active than you think to make a coaching change. That it wouldn't, from the gossip and innuendo department,
it
wouldn't surprise
cost
me.
millions of dollars for a program that doesn't have millions of dollars. That's the challenge. That's
for
the
sure.
challenge.
Yeah, but well,
and maybe don't give him that contract next time either.
Yeah.
Or you have this incredible buyout. 85% of what remains on his salary he is owed. I think right now I read it was $17 million. Oof. What a mess.
What a mess.
What a mess.
Not much way around it. Let's see. We want to see what's trending?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm in.
I got the Tap 5.
It's the Tap 5 at 8. Visit brewswithaz.beer.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shall we party?
Yeah.
Number 5.
Now, guys, I'm not going to ask you to put numerical figures on this and say your wives' ages, but you're close in age to your brides, right?
I'm 9 years.
You're 9 years,
Yes.
Jeff?
For what? What am I?
Age difference between you and the lovely Mrs. P.
2.
2 years. So you both are.
Oh, this is our boy Denny Quaid.
You're chasing our guy Denny.
Oh, Denny.
Denny's gotten himself engaged.
Did you see this?
Yeah.
What a lucky duck. He's gotten himself engaged to his girlfriend. Hopefully I'm pronouncing her name right, Laura Savoy.
Yeah. I think the last name is pronounced Gold Digger, though. I think you mispronounced that.
Now,
Savoy,
Denny.
Any 25-year – listen, I got news for anyone out there, and I'll argue you – I'm not going to argue you this, actually, because I'm right. So it's another time where I'm right. If you're 26 and you marry a 65-year-old, you are a freak.
Denny's a friend of the program.
You are. You are an absolute train wreck of a person. If you're 26 years old and you marry a 65-year-old.
No.
Yeah, you either are a straight-up gold digger or you have a mental illness. So someone needs to get in touch with Savoy here and get this girl on the right path. She just married a 65-year-old man.
Denny.
You want to see something funny, Dan? You'll appreciate this. Have anybody done the side-by-sides of Denny's wives through the years?
No.
My man.
How many has he been
Here's what
married to?
happens. My man bought a 67 Corvette. He drove for 8 years, and then he bought a 75 Corvette. And then he drove for 12 years. Then he bought an 87 Corvette. The girls look exactly the same, dude.
Oh.
They look like he's like, boom, sister, daughter.
Oh, dear.
Yeah. Denny, proving a point that Denny's an ass.
Which model was Meg Ryan?
Beef. Is Randy coming to the wedding?
Crazy Randy. Probably naked.
Randy's up in Canada, holed up somewhere in some cabin.
Laura was quoted as saying she loves Denny for his commitment to accuracy.
Yes.
She wants everybody to know that the galloping ghost was in fact a fictional tip.
I love the gray ghost.
The gray ghost.
Yeah.
Also, by the way, the funny thing was
somebody needs to get that girl into a therapist.
Do you
Mental
know
illness.
the blonde-haired lady in The Parent Trap? In the movie The Parent Trap that he did with little
the
Lilo?
low-hand one?
Yes. You know the lady he was going to marry?
Yes.
Well, in real life,
that's her mom.
In real life, she tweeted out yesterday to the girl who's getting married to Denny, be careful of the twins.
Wagga wagga.
Number 4. I don't know how a 26-year-old marries a 65-year-old unless she's just waiting on him to die.
No, dear. I don't think so. Denny's in good shape.
Yeah. He looks good.
Denny's fit as a
He's a
fiddle.
wackadoodle. He's on Marriage Like 5, by the way.
He's going to be in that Midway movie, Danny. Looks like
Meg,
one you'd like.
who did you say? Meg Ryan? Is that the one he was with? Melanie Griffith? Which one?
No, he was with Meg. He might have been with Melanie Griffith too. Who
Well,
knows?
no,
But he
Meg
was with
Ryan.
for a
She
while.
is not as pretty as these other Corvettes that he's traded models for, but the women are strikingly similar. It's pretty clear that Dennis Quaid has a type. There's no doubt about that.
Melanie ran with Antonio Banderas for a while.
Yes, I'm aware of that.
Antonio.
Number 4.
Denny, go get you some, Denny.
Tinny.
Good for you.
To this day, one of the top 3 asses to appear on the drill program.
Should have changed his
We
name
also
to
had
Richard.
the uncomfortable interview with the Oscar winner. I'll leave it at that.
Who was that?
The Oscar winner.
We had an uncomfortable interview with who?
Well, it wasn't the interview at the time wasn't uncomfortable, but
In retrospect?
In retrospect, we maybe shouldn't have had him on.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Who was it? I don't remember.
I'd rather not say.
Thief?
I don't remember.
Yeah.
I may not have been here. I don't know who
We
you're
had
talking
an
about.
Oscar winner?
Yes, we did.
Of course, you're talking about David Koechner from
Yeah.
No, we've had him.
Anchorman.
Do you know who Will Robinson is?
Danger, Will Robinson, Danger?
Yeah.
I mean, from Lost in Space.
Okay. Think about that title of that name. That should give you your clue.
Oh, Kevin Spacey.
I didn't say that.
Yeah, we had Kevin Spacey on.
Oh.
Is he an Oscar winner, Beef?
Probably.
Yes. I think he got one for American Beauty, or at
That's
least
correct.
nominated. Yeah.
Number 4.
Well, let's keep it moving.
Apparently he likes
On
young
that
aspiring
note,
actors.
It's not really moving at all. It's kind of come to a terrible halt.
I'm looking right at you, buddy.
Apologize.
Number 4, guys. Not exactly what you want, on the cusp of your second World Series appearance in the last few years.
Yes.
But the Houston Astros find themselves in a bit of controversy.
Yes.
As a SI article published in the wake of their ALCS championship celebration claims that assistant general manager Brandon Taubman shouted at a group of female reporters, thank God we got Osuna. I'm so bleeping glad we got Osuna.
Yeah.
That was obviously published in an unflattering light. The Astros released a statement denying that report, says that the report's misleading and, quote, completely irresponsible. They said he was, shouting in support of a player but not directing at any media in particular. So
Yeah, there's two sides to the story, but I will say this. I do know the person who wrote the story called the Astros and asked them for comment, and they said no. And then after the article came out, they put that out. So a little fishy to me. Listen, if he did what he did, he's a jackass. And that there's no,
right.
You can't do that stuff, dude. You moron. So
Number 3.
Leave it at that.
Number 3, guys. Speaking of sports tonight, the World Series will start at 8 o'clock with Scherzer v. Cole.
Yeah.
And then on the opposite side of things, on TNT, no one will be watching the Raptors taking on the Zion-less Pelicans.
Yeah, it's a big miss. That hurts a little bit.
That hurts.
No, it hurts a lot. It's the opener, and you put those teams in there for basically one reason, and that's Zion Williamson's debut.
No doubt.
Now you lose that for probably till Christmas. I wonder if he'll play the Christmas night game. That's about the timeline.
About 8 weeks.
For a recovery. So
Christmas in 8 weeks.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
I guess so. We're at the end of October.
We talked about the Pels are the nightcap on Christmas, 10:30 against the Nugs.
Christmas is in 8 weeks. That's the big
Let
story
me ask
here.
you this.
Where did it go?
I don't know.
I maintain that on opening night, the NBA did their fans a terrible disservice. And that the Lakers and Clippers should be played at 8 o'clock at night where the whole country
I
can
heard
see
you
it.
on this one.
You don't think it's a big enough game then?
No, I think that you like you just discounted an entire part of the country. And you're like, they don't work anyway. You threw out some things that I just couldn't
I agree.
get on board with.
I stand by.
So these comments that you made in the 6 o'clock hour, I felt like I needed to
Well,
different
let me
show,
call
Dan.
in and calm
calm
you
me down.
This is what amazes me, guys like you. Because here we go. You ready?
It's a different show. It's Jeff's special time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Leave the 6 o'clock alone.
Oh, boy.
But let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
You guys with all the damn answers, while I continue to just beat you over the head with a club of common sense. Okay. You heard of the baseball playoffs?
Huh?
You heard of the baseball playoffs?
Yes, sir.
Dodgers, pretty big boy.
Yeah.
They can play at 4:30 in the afternoon in the postseason, and that's not a problem, right? Yet the Lakers and Clippers, we can't put them at 8.
Did we have
Got to
day-
put them at 10:30.
Did we have some day baseball games out throughout the country?
Huh?
Did the Cards and Braves play day baseball the whole time?
What does that have to do with a game in L.A.? They don't play on the West Coast.
If they're playing at 5 o'clock in the afternoon, then it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon on the West Coast.
If you now are bogging down the
I'm
club
not
of
bogging
common sense.
down.
Yes, you are.
You're out of
I
your
want
mind.
the game to start at 8 o'clock
I didn't want to
Eastern.
say it, but you're out of your mind.
Guggens, you
You
feel me?
can't- you
I will
can't-
continue to be a man of the people, and I'm
A
not
man
going to
of your
stand on
people.
something.
A man of
no,
you're not,
of the
you're not listening to
Jacksonville
the-
people.
You're not listening to the entire
Of the Jacksonville
Yeah.
people.
Well, listen, the hell with the West Coast.
Correct.
Yeah.
Bingo.
It can slide into the ocean as far as you're
They
concerned.
promised me when I was a kid that San Andreas fault was going to knock California right into the Pacific.
They lied to you,
It was a
Jeff.
promise.
They
It was
lied
a
to you.
lie.
Sorry,
Propaganda.
Number 2.
I want the game for Jacksonville fans and for fans across the world to be united to start at 8 o'clock Eastern.
Yeah.
I think that's a much less of a hardship on the West Coast than 10:30 at night is on the East Coast.
Okay.
East Coast rules.
Guys, last night during the
ECR.
absolute boat
They
race,
promised me, Hick.
Forever.
The San Andreas fault, they said.
the Monday Night Football boat race, 33-0 New England.
Yes.
A rare occurrence. It's almost like seeing Haley's Comet. Something happened during that game that you just don't see, guys. It's such a rare occurrence that people are screen capping and saying, let's hang it up in a museum, put it in the Louvre next to the Mona Lisa, guys.
Wow.
They caught him on camera. Your guy, Belly, he can smile, Dan.
He smiled?
He smiled during the game.
Get out of here.
He smiled during the game.
They did a
It
whole.
was so decided.
They did a whole. You know what the Family Guy is? That cartoon.
Yes.
They did a whole episode once on, in order for something to happen, they had to get Bill Belichick to smile. And that's how
like he
across
doesn't
pop
do it.
culture he is. And his
That looks
demeanor.
like a kind of a
smirk.
Yeah, it's a little like a Cheshire grin.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's something.
It says exploiting NFL rule loopholes is one way to make Bill Belichick smile.
The corner's curled up though.
Yeah.
It was a smile, as much as he can.
Number 1.
And number 1, Dan, look, I mean, yeah, some people were tuning in for football, and some were tuning in to watch Sam Darnold see goats, but most people tuning into Monday Night Football last night were tuned in for one thing and one thing only. And that was at halftime, when the final trailer for the new Star Wars movie dropped.
Yeah. What did you think?
I thought it looked spectacular. Tickets went on sale. They're already selling at a record pace.
Is this a real Star Wars or
This
one
is
of
a
the
real Star
Rogue
Wars.
ones?
This is not a Rogue One. They've cut back on the Rogue Ones, Dan.
When does this one come out?
This is Christmas.
This is the last one until they announce the new last
This
one
is
in
not
a year.
the last one.
Well, this is the last of the Skywalker saga.
Yeah,
It's episode 9.
I am, so, and again, I'm
This
not
is
the
the
guy. I'm
ninth
so fed up with
episode.
Star Wars.
Of course you are.
I could scream.
Stop.
Here
we go again.
It is
45-year cultural phenomenon. He's tired of it.
Yeah, that's the problem. You act like the 45 years didn't occur. That's what annoys me.
Who's acting like it didn't occur?
I'm watching guys running around in the. I have no idea who they are, Hick.
Yeah, yeah.
Where's Han Solo? Huh?
Yeah.
Where's Darth Vader, Hick?
Are they in this?
That's
movie or
Star
no?
Wars.
Darth Vader died in the 6th
Correct.
one.
And
Han
that's-
Solo died in the 7th one.
And that's when Star Wars died, my friend.
Who are the stars of this Star Wars?
They're the same ones have been the stars of the last 2.
Okay.
The last
Now,
2 or one?
Let me understand.
2.
So this is the
Oh,
ninth
you're counting
one?
the Rogue One that didn't
No,
count.
I'm not.
Yeah,
how-
This is episode 9.
He knows what he's talking about here. How many
I
Rogue
know,
ones
it's
have there been?
embarrassing.
Well, there was Rogue One.
Yeah.
And there was the Han Solo film.
Those were the ones. Weren't they going to release them at Christmas time?
They were, and they put them too close together, and it killed the momentum.
Okay,
So they kind of squashed it.
But this is the big.
This is the big.
When does this
Daddy.
occur in
This
the
is the Mac
storyline?
Daddy.
Beef?
When does this occur in the storyline?
Yeah, like we saw when it started, we really saw 4, 5, and 6.
Yes.
This would be 7, 8.
This is like 30 years after.
So this is 8.
This is 9. We already had 8.
Now, Beef. One more question: is 77-year-old Harrison Ford in this one?
I've heard he does appear in this in like a flashback.
77-year-old
Yeah.
Harrison Ford. Is Chewie still with us?
Chewie's still with us.
Who is the girl, Beef? What's her bloodline?
We don't know yet.
They just found her somewhere. Yeah, I have a hard time remembering.
She's a scam.
She was also in the Rogue One, wasn't she?
No.
Oh.
Stop asking questions.
I don't know. That's why I said it's
Just
got
enjoy the
You're
moment.
a terrible nerd, Jeff.
Let
Thank
Beef
you.
have
That
his
was my
time.
point.
Let Beef have his time.
Is that
All right.
it?
That's what's trending. Good job, Beef.
Brought to you by Bruce with a Z. We got more on a Catlin Truck Accessories Tuesday coming your way next.
The 1010XL studios are kept clean by Republic Services. We'll handle it from here.
From the locker room to the 50-yard line, no one knows the Jaguars like Johnny O. Oh, yeah. O knows. Oh, no. Oh, yeah. Oh, snap. Hear Jaguars.com's John Osher on Jaguars Today. Brought to you by Florida Pump Service.
You never know when an accident will happen, but one thing is certain. You can call us anytime, day or night, 24/7. Farah and Farah, protecting you and your family. Call us at 396-5555, Jacksonville.
Leon Searcy here, and my good friends over at R&R Tire Express want you to fall in love with your ride all over again, just like I did, with a new set of custom wheels and tires. How? It's easy to go to 1010XL.com/R&R Tire Express wheel and tire giveaway. Register for your chance to win a $2,000 R&R tire and wheel package. R&R Tire Express hooked me up, and I'm loving my ride all over again. And you can too. Just hit up 1010XL.com/R&R Tire Express Wheel and Tire Giveaway and register today.
Ever wish a button could undo what you said at the office party?
Ned, my office now.
A button for emptying the dishwasher.
Honey, dishes!
If you have sleep apnea but have trouble using CPAP, now there's a button to replace it. It's called Inspire. Inspire is a sleep apnea treatment that works inside the body with just a click of a remote. That's right, just a button. If you're struggling with CPAP, great sleep awaits at InspireSleep.com. That's InspireSleep.com. Inspire. Sleep apnea innovation. No mask, no hose, just sleep.
Talk to your doctor to see if Inspire is right for you and review important safety information at InspireSleep.com.
Don't miss the fourth quarter year-end sales drive going on now at Jack Hanania's Hyundai of Orange Park. Get in the game and save with giant fourth quarter discounts on hundreds of new Hyundais, like the 2019 Santa Fe SEL. For a limited time, score big with up to $5,000 off MSRP. Get 0% interest for up to 72 months, or make no payments until next year. That's right, $5,000 off, 0%, or make no payments until next year. And they're all backed by our exclusive lifetime warranty and 1-year complimentary maintenance. In addition to Hyundai Assurance, America's best 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty. Want another reason to visit? Now through the end of the month, get a free oil change with a test drive of any new Hyundai. So rush to the fourth quarter year-end sales drive. Going on now at Jack Hanania's Hyundai of Orange Park on Blanding Boulevard, or online at HyundaiofOrangePark.com. Offers cannot be combined with approved credit on select vehicles. See dealer for details.
Dave Benyon here with Zero Res. October is birthday month for Zero Res. I can't believe it's been 15 years since my wife and I started this business. I appreciate so much all the loyal and generous customers. To celebrate our 15th birthday, just call and say, "Happy birthday, Zero Res," and we will give you $15 off any cleaning service that you need. That's $15 off tile, carpet, upholstery, area rugs, and granite countertops. $15 off whatever you need cleaned. It's our birthday gift to you. Zero Res spelled forward or backwards, it's the right way to clean.
So I'm here with Danny Van Sickle, Director of the Electrical Training Alliance. Danny, tell me about your program.
Hey Rick, we're a 5-year electrical apprenticeship. Our students start out making over $30,000 a year and right now graduate making over $80,000 a year, including benefits. There is no tuition and no student debt. You just have to apply and get accepted.
Did you say no tuition and no student debt?
You heard that right, Rick. Once you're accepted into the program, your only costs are the books and the course fees, around $700 a year.
Wow, that sounds like an amazing opportunity. How can I learn more?
Just go to etajax.org and you can apply there.
Mike Dempsey here for Dandy Foods, reminding you that everybody loves a classic. And all month long, you can pick up a fresh, never frozen classic Cuban for just $3.99 from Dandy. That's right, folks. $3.99 gets you a deliciously unique sub that boasts piles of cooked ham, salami, roast pork, and creamy Swiss cheese. Add a little mustard and pickles, authentic Cuban bread, and you have yourself a classic. So why don't you go out and make yours a classic Cuban from Dandy, and do it today.
Attention, architects, engineers, and property managers, give your concrete structures new life with some CPR. CPR Contracting doesn't patch your concrete problems, it solves them. CPR restores and protects all concrete structures. So if the building is 1 story or 40 high, a bridge 1 mile or 10 miles long, CPR is long on the experience to fix it right. Local, licensed, insured, bonded, and drug-free. CPR is the concrete contractor you need to get to know. Also working with other general contractors. Find them at cprcontracting.com.
Attention men and women, if you would like to get your hair back, then you need to listen to some of our clients. John in Orange Park.
IHRS showed me what was causing my hair loss and helped stop it.
Call IHRS now at 904-777-IHRS. Find out how to grow your hair back with a free hair and scalp examination. Mike from Bay Meadows.
I finally found the most experienced company who could restore my hair. Now I have hair where I had none before.
Results guaranteed. Diane from Ponte Vedra.
Now I have what lotions couldn't give me. Thick, beautiful hair.
Find out why you're losing your hair and how to grow your hair back. Call 904-777-IHRS for a limited time free hair and scalp examination.
Now my hair will grow for the rest of my life. Thanks, IHRS.
Thank you, IHRS.
Thanks, IHRS, for giving me my hair back.
Hurry, this free examination, normally $199, is yours for free and good only through Sunday. For your free examination, call IHRS at 904-777-IHRS. That's 904-777-4477. Call now.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you listen to one commercial today, listen to this one.
Beaver Toyota and Beaver Chevrolet are doing it again. This year, we will recognize 12 local heroes in our community and honor them with a brand new vehicle. 12 heroes will be getting 12 new vehicles. Nominate a law enforcement officer, firefighter, EMT, nurse, teacher, veteran, and new this year, your local WOW hero. Head to localwowheroes.com to nominate and vote today. Let's wow our heroes.
This 1010XL 92.5 FM hour is powered by Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 904-600-4000. That's 904-600-4000.
All right, welcome back. We got a tutorial on Star Wars during the break.
I had to get straight here. I have seen them all, right, Beef? You can confirm?
You've seen them.
Thank you. I apologize. I upset
I want to.
the
Star
Wars
was nothing but Star Wars.
Much worse.
I did confirm as well that Beef has bought his ticket for December 20th at midnight.
What?
So he will be
No,
there.
not at midnight.
No?
No.
Oh, 12:30 that morning.
Yeah, the afternoon.
You're taking a half day here at the offices.
No, that's full day.
Okay. 12:30, he'll be there. A little bit of consternation. The wife, he just dissed her. He didn't care. He's got to go
here's
see
the thing.
it. Yeah.
I did the exact same thing the last two. I went on Friday afternoon and saw
It's a
it.
tradition.
And now suddenly she's acting like I've hoodwinked her.
Yeah. No hoodwinking
So,
at
I
all.
mean, in fairness, I love her to death, but she can go to hell on this one.
I believe it's called.
You also you also told her you'd go see it with her again.
I think I think the art is called lying by omission. And the next time you tell her about your Friday afternoon romp to the theater after Friday afternoon.
That's usually what I do.
Right.
I beg forgiveness.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I didn't know you wanted to see that.
Oh, you
with
wanted
me.
to see that? I didn't
Yeah.
think you were a Star
My
Wars
bad.
fan.
Jim Nagy tweets, two things among others the Patriots do better than any other team in the NFL. They acquire extra draft capital around draft time and use added draft capital to acquire productive veteran players that fit their system. Sanu is a perfect fit for the Patriots. Never trade with the Patriots.
Yeah.
Never, ever trade.
Yeah, you trade with the Patriots. If they offer you a second-round pick for your third receiver, you can't get off the phone and send him there fast enough.
Yeah.
That one is one of the rare ones that I'm surprised. I think the Patriots could have got him for a fourth rounder.
Yeah.
That's an awful high price for a, like I said, a 30-year-old relative journeyman receiver. Sanu's a nice player, nice piece, but a second-round piece, wow. And they're about to get that N'Keal Harry from Arizona State, a rookie who's been injured his whole rookie year. They're about to get him back.
And then in December, Gronk will be back, and they'll go win the Super Bowl. Drill poll question of the day presented by Lock & Law DUI and Criminal Defense. Know before you blow. Call our buddy Lee Lock at 858-9818. What happens to Willie Taggart when the season ends? Is he gone, fired, axed? 45% of you say yes. Only 3% think he'll turn things around. 26% say he gets one more year. 27% say FSU's stuck. The payout is too big. Something to monitor over in Tallahassee as there is some rumblings at least, and we'll see. I don't think they're going to do anything real quick, though. Patriots haven't been seeking another inside wide receiver since the offseason. Tried to broker a deal for Sanu then. They offered big money to Adam Humphries and Cole Beasley. Also, not only did they try and trade for Antonio Brown, but then signed him. So they feel like this is an important part, and getting Sanu is going to help them, and I'm sure it is.
Sanu's not your typical slot receiver. He's a big guy.
Right.
You think of those inside receivers, quote unquote, and you typically think of a smaller bodied receiver. Sanu's a big cat. He's very good. He's good for Atlanta. He's very, much part of the successes that they've had the last few years until this year, where the wheels have absolutely.
They got to be the most disappointing team in the NFL, don't they?
I would think they're up there.
You had them for the Super Bowl, is that correct?
I do that every year, but
okay.
yeah.
But you thought they were legitimately. You didn't think they were going to be
No, I thought they were good.
Yeah, you didn't think they were going to be a.
Of course not.
Yeah.
No, I thought they were a contender. I'm not saying I for sure.
What will they win this year? 3 or 4 games?
They may not win another one. They're terrible. I mean, they're getting worse. Again, I'm going to go ahead and claim for Friday. I'm going to take Seattle no matter how much that point spread rockets.
Yeah.
The Falcons are terrible. Dan Quinn should be fired.
Wow.
To let it go this far, to not build off of what you had
Yeah.
and just prove you're just the next ho-hum coach that comes along. The great ones stay great, right? Did Sean Payton ever have to endure? I know Sean Payton had a little bit of some backup, but not this kind, right?
Like Atlanta?
Yeah. What's Sean Payton's worst year as a head coach? The Saints have had a year or two where they went 5-11, but not many. I'm just wondering, are you because this is the first year it really shows up.
Sean Payton had 3 straight 7-9s.
Yeah, and they stuck with him.
Then 11-5, 13-3, and 6-1. So he's kind of rolling. He's 8-6 in the postseason. So he's perfect for New Orleans. Man.
So much of a coach's own job security is based on his ability to hire guys.
Yeah.
And Dan Quinn has not, got an offensive coordinator that could maximize the talent that Atlanta's had.
Well, speaking of the NFL, it's time to power up. I think we both know it. I think we all know it. I think we know what time it is. I think we know what
this
day
will be
it is.
The easiest Super Tuesday ever, by the way, when we pick the Super Bowl teams. The easiest one ever.
Beef, number, please.
Can we recap last week?
We can. The Jacksonville Jaguars 1 week ago were 23rd in the NFL.
I'm going to say by virtue of beating a just god-awful garbage team, going to move them up +1, 22.
Jeff Prosser?
The Jacksonville Jaguars last week in the ESPN Power Poll were 23.
Yes.
I'll go 21.
Right now on Twitch, I'm dancing.
Don't go on Twitch right now.
You look beautiful, Dan. Thank you.
Don't do that. Are we sure that's not some sort of medical condition that you have?
I'm twitching.
Very twitchy.
It's like some kind of
Let's
mating
rap.
dance.
You're a dork.
What number did you come up with?
I said 21. Blackjack.
21, 22. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The worst team in the NFL continues to be the Dolphins, the Stinkfish.
I'm not so sure after watching Cincinnati this week.
No. Well, they're 31. Congratulations.
The Dolphins, by the way.
They have this week's category is recalibrated expectation. So after what's your expectation now? The Bengals get the top pick. The Washington Redskins.
The Dolphins, by the way, are -148 in the point differential.
Yeah.
So from the top of the division, the Patriots, to the bottom, there's a point differential of 323 points.
The Redskins are 30th. They want a top 3 pick. Your Falcons are 29th. Recalibrated expectation, top 5 pick.
Yeah, I can't. I see no way out of this dark hole they're in.
This week's opponent, the New York Football Jets, are 28th. Their recalibrated expectation, reach predicted, also ran status. They were kind of a 7-9, 8-8 type pick. Doesn't look that way now at 1-5. The Giants are 27th. The Bucks are 26th. Their recalibrated expectation does not end with a losing record. They're 2-4.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like a realistic expectation to me for the Bucks. But
the Broncos are 25. Did you have number 24? Anybody have number 24?
No.
The LA Chargers of San Diego. It's getting kind of hectic. It's getting kind of hectic.
Hey.
Thank you, Beef. 23 and moving up quickly at 3-3-1. The Arizona Cardinals have won 3 straight games. Kingsbury and Kyler.
What number are they?
23. 22. Recalibrated expectation says division title still in play. Up from 1 spot a week ago. The Jacksonville Jaguars, Steve Butte.
Yeah!
The winner this week.
Best in the biz.
The Jags are 22. Jeff Prosser, 21. Blackjack goes to the Pittsburgh Steelers, who are 2-4. We should be able to beat the Steelers if we're the Tennessee Titans actually go up 2 spots after cheating the Chargers for a victory.
I don't understand why people continue to look at the Titans as better than the Jags. I could have sworn we played in national TV.
That's odd, isn't it? Let's go to the top then, and we'll play
It's
who's
the
going to
Parkey
the
effect.
Super Bowl.
Super Bowl this week.
This is Jeff's favorite game.
Favorite game.
Along
Let's
the lines of whether or not.
looking back to last week.
Not near as good as whether or not, but still fun.
Jeffro like
I
the
had
Patriots.
to do something with this ploy of yours of telling people it's Super Tuesday every week. This is the
this
best
is
I
our
could come
Super
up
Tuesday.
with. Yeah.
Yes.
Jeff, last week, 2 weeks straight, he liked the Patriots and the 49ers as his Super Bowl matchup. Dan, for the 150th consecutive week,
Thank you.
You took the Patriots and Saints,
kinda
as did I.
Yeah, and I'll stick with that, by the way. And they're 1-2, by the way. New England 1, New Orleans 2.
I will take, I'm going to switch it up. I'm going to dump the 49ers after that 9-point slot fest. And I'm becoming, with each passing week, a bigger and bigger believer in the Green Bay Packers.
Oh,
Packers, Patriots. A thrilling rematch from the 1996 game.
Listen to what has happened to the Saints, by the way. Recalibrated expectation in Super Bowl or bust.
What number are they in the power?
2. It took 2 miracle finishes to knock the Saints out of the playoffs the past 2 years. Think about what they've been through. With Minnesota, that game.
Yeah.
You live through that, and you're like, okay, well, and then you're headed to the bowl or the NFC title. What was it? Was it divisional playoff with the Rams? Or was that the NFC championship?
That was the NFC that was the title game.
Yeah. Oh, gosh, you're headed to the Super Bowl. And
looks like it.
They throw a flag on you.
No, it looks like you're going to go back this year.
They
That's
don't
not
throw a
easy to do.
flag.
That would be as easy to have a hangover off of that as losing the Super Bowl.
Good gracious. Anyway, Saints are rolling. Niners are 3. Jeff's Packers are 4.
If you do not like the power rankings, if those aren't your cup of tea, you could always go to the more traditional standings, which will tell you exactly who's going to go to the postseason. All right, we're up against it. It is a Catlin Truck Accessories Tuesday. This is
The Drill.
The Drill on 1010XL. From the studios of Republic Services, we'll handle it from here. Football. 4 hours of nothing but football. Jacksonville Orthopedic Institute Rehabilitation Football Friday night prepares you for the weekend. Friday from 3 till 7 on 1010XL.
It's Chevy Truck Month, and right now is the right time to get behind the wheel of the all-new Chevy Silverado, the strongest, most advanced Silverado ever. After all, what truck has the most functional bed in its class and up to 20% more cargo volume than the competition? The all-new Chevy Silverado. What truck offers the choice of several different powertrains to help you find the power and efficiency you need? The all-new Chevy Silverado. This Chevy Truck Month, head into your local Chevy dealer and see for yourself that the only truck that compares to a Chevy Silverado is another Chevy Silverado. Now, well-qualified buyers make no payments for 90 days on the all-new 2019 Silverado when you finance with GM Financial. See your Southern Chevy dealers. Some customers will not qualify. Down payment required at signing if applicable. Finance charges accrue from date of financing. Not available in PA unless combined with a 0% APR. Not available with lease and some other offers. Take new retail delivery by 10/31/19. See dealer for details.
Right now at Ring Power, your local Cat dealer, get 0% for 60 months with 0 down on select new Cat compact equipment. Whether you're looking to buy, lease, or rent, we've got the right solution to fit your job site needs. Call Ring Power at 904-295-1062 or visit ringpower.com/CCE offer Jacks. That's Ring Power at 904-295-1062 or ringpower.com/CCE offer Jacks. Terms and conditions apply.
Fast, easy, and convenient glass repair and replacement. That's how Lee & Cates does it. Commercial, residential, automotive. For more information and to request a quote, visit leeandcatesglass.com.
All right, so here's what happened. Hicken here. My air conditioning went out. Oh, what do I do? It was hot this summer, man, like every summer. My wife said, we got to figure it out quick. We expect great service. I'm telling you, Bueller Air Conditioning rang the bell. The wife loved them. I loved them. They sent a professional over quickly. And when I say professional, that's what I mean. They were clean. They were courteous. They took care of it in no time flat. Now we have a brand new air conditioning system. You know what we did? We stayed cooler with Bueller.
Bueller Air. Stay cooler with Bueller.
Gentlemen, discover the new medical treatment that Viagra doesn't want you to know about. I'm Bradley I with Synergenics Elite Health, and we offer GainsWave. It's a simple 20-minute in-office procedure. GainsWave is non-invasive, and it restores the poor blood flow that causes ED. Stop popping pills and scheduling intimacy. Call 904-500-5500. Consultations are free. Mention this radio station for $150 off your first treatment. Call Synergenics Elite Health at 904-500-5500 to learn about the GainsWave ED treatment today.
It's the thrill of the chase on the Nimnicht Outdoors Show. Go hunting and fishing with Jeff Lageman, Captain Kevin Favor, and Captain Kirk Waltz. Saturday mornings from 7 to 10 on 1010XL.
Have you heard the expression, knowledge is power? It's sure true in the criminal justice system. I'm attorney Lee Lockett, and I'm here to remind you of some very important rights. Know that you don't have to answer questions during any investigation. Trying to talk your way out of trouble rarely goes well. In a DUI investigation, you don't have to participate in the roadside gymnastics. Know your rights. Get in the know. Know before you blow. Office is Jacksonville. Call 858-9818 now or go to knowbeforeyouBlow.com.
Pet Paradise is a comprehensive pet care provider offering boarding, day camp, grooming, and veterinary services. Pet Paradise has state-of-the-art resorts that offer safe, clean, and fun environment for four-legged guests and peace of mind for their owners. Pet Paradise has 5 North Florida locations, including one at the Jacksonville Airport. It's open 24/7. Visit them today, petparadise.com. Pet Paradise is the official pet service provider for the Jacksonville Jaguars.
When was the last time you renewed your homeowner's insurance? Be prepared and know what's covered before the unexpected happens. Log on to find out more, southernoak.com.
Our family protecting yours. Southern Oak Insurance.
Laser hair removal is not just for women. I don't know if you think that, but if you do, just get that right out of your head because it is for everyone. We all have embarrassing, unwanted hair, and we all want to get rid of it, right? Well, it's Client Appreciation Month at Ideal Image Med Spa, and they're celebrating by giving you up to 70% off laser hair removal. Their simple treatments will destroy hair follicles in a matter of minutes. You're going to save time, money, save yourself from a lifetime of shaving. Their medical and nursing professionals have mastered the process of laser hair removal and stand behind it as one of the best ways to get rid of that hair for good. Ideal Image Med Spa, they've performed over 6 million laser hair removal treatments nationwide. Call now. It's a complimentary private consultation. 904-652-0652. That's 904-652-0652. Located at the Markets at Town Center, US 17, just south of Orange Park on Fleming Island, and St. Augustine in Diane's Marketplace. Medical Director, Dr. Holly Hickman. Check them out at idealimage.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you listen to one commercial today, listen to this one.
Beaver Toyota and Beaver Chevrolet are doing it again. This year, we will recognize 12 local heroes with a brand new vehicle. 12 heroes will be getting 12 new vehicles. Nominated law enforcement officer, firefighter, EMT, nurse, teacher, veteran, and new this year, your local WOW hero. Head to localwowheroes.com to nominate and vote today. Let's wow our heroes.
This 1010XL 92.5 FM hour is powered by Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 904-600-4000. That's 904-600-4000.
Well, if you had on October 22nd and the first college basketball poll coming out, if you had Gator basketball ranked higher than the top 10 Gator football team, you're a winner. Florida debuts in the AP Top 25 basketball poll at number 6. We've talked about this very sneaky good squad that Mike White has put together. That's how I would classify kind of sneaky good. You know, they've got a couple transfers. They had a real good freshman class last year, and then this class is even better than that one. So high expectations. But the Shazam Spotlight, brought to you by ShazamAuto.com, also comes from the AP Top 25. And I really, really was surprised to read this. This program has been so good for the last 20 years. It's got a title. If you go back 40 years, I consider them to be a big team from a big conference that is just about always in contention. Do you know who I'm talking about? That describes a bunch of people.
Sparty.
Yeah, Michigan State. Today's Shazam Spotlight is Michigan State's number 1 in the preseason poll. That's not that surprising. But it's the first time that Michigan State has been a preseason number 1, and I would have thought through these years and a lot of these good teams, and shoot, even going back to Magic Johnson, that Michigan State would have had a year where they were the preseason number 1 team. So that's today's Shazam Spotlight, brought to you by ShazamAuto.com. The NBA season opens tonight. Got a real, letdown yesterday. I'm distracted. He's making a face. He's turning his head the other way.
I'd like to thank Ronald Bloom.
Do I need to take the walk here, or what are you doing?
Of Associated Press. Don't do it, Jeff. Stay away, man.
Let me come see. This is like Saw 8 going on his computer or something.
Don't do it, man. Don't do it. Don't look at him in the eyes. Don't do it. Ah! 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 Don't do it, man.
Sure looks a little bit like your boy Denny.
Don't do it.
Looks a little like Denny, I think.
Denny who? Thompson?
Yeah.
No.
Not with the eyes, but just in general.
Well, Ronald Bloom of Associated Press headline, "The Eyes Have It. Scherzer embraces 2 different eye colors." As if you don't know, Beef, we've talked about this. You never
he's got
look
a brown and a
Max
blue.
Scherzer
brown
in the
and
eye.
a green.
I just wish they would talk about it during the broadcast once.
Max Scherzer was taunted over his eyes as a kid. Now he treasures them. The Game 1 starter has baseball's most unusual orbs, blue on the right, brown on the left. That's a condition known as heterochromia iritis.
Gynecomastia.
I've always celebrated it, he said Monday. Whether you liked it or not, that's who I am. It's just frightening to look. When he was in grade school, all the people in his drawings had two different eye colors. Whatever picture he had, he just figured that was just part of normal, said his father. From first grade on, he's always embraced it. He always thought it was fun. He made light of it. It makes Max unique. So that's why he likes it so much, I guess. Former big league pitcher Tommy Lane recalls facing Scherzer in youth ball back in St. Louis. Scherzer was far bigger than Lane's teammates and overwhelmed them during the lineup for postgame handshakes. Lane looked up and noticed his eyes. No wonder we didn't win. We were facing a cyborg.
It is a little bit disconcerting, the whole look.
Yeah. Anyway.
Have you ever known anyone outside of...
No, have you?
I haven't, but I guess it's not completely...
Let's see if it's how
it's not, I wonder how many people... I mean, I think it's like 1% of people. I don't know. Maybe not that much, but... not the only one, I guess.
By the way,
0.26%.
Yeah, 0.26.
Yeah. Speaking of Scherzer.
26 out of every 1,000 people, huh?
Yeah.
What do these four names all have in common, guys?
Okay.
Scherzer.
Yes.
Verlander.
Yes.
Sanchez.
Yes.
Rodney.
Hold on a second.
Okay, wait a minute. Scherzer.
They've
been around a long time.
Verlander.
Tigers.
All ex-Tigers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All at one time.
Annabelle Sanchez.
Yes.
Who was the fifth?
Fourth.
Rodney.
Fernando Rodney.
Now, wait a minute.
Fernando Rodney can go to hockey sticks.
Were Scherzer, Verlander, and Sanchez all in the same rotation in Detroit at the same time?
I don't think they all overlap simultaneously.
I think Verlander and Scherzer were on
Verlander
the
and
06,
Scherzer might have been together, but I don't think...
Sanchez probably
Sanchez
Miami
came there as
by
a
then.
free agent, yeah.
Scherzer was traded, or no?
Scherzer?
Yes. He was
no.
a Diamondback originally, though, right? And then he was traded.
Yeah, but he signed with Washington as a free agent.
Okay, yes.
But he had already gotten good. He was a good pitcher for
Yes.
Detroit. Let's take one phone call before we have to
All right.
take a break, and then I got something I want to get to on the other side. So,
Hold on.
What happened?
We're
Who
not
is it?
talking 504 today. I have a question for Joe Yu.
Oh, okay.
I ask him this on a weekly basis, and this is his first check-in since the weekend. And he threw me some sort of craziness on Twitter.
I'm a bad loser. I'm a worse winner.
Have you turned on Manny yet?
Have not.
Have not.
I told you, I've seen this movie before.
Okay.
Growing Pains, and I remember Butch, man. I remember his first year. I remember we used to come out of TV timeouts and have to call a timeout to not, get a delayed game penalty. I remember first year defensive coordinators taking over the reins for the 5-time champion Miami Hurricanes.
Yes.
I like the way it turns out at the end. It's like making sausage. It ain't, watching it work first couple of years.
Right.
Being a head coach is not like being a defensive coordinator. So
So
man,
you feel-
got some things to learn. But let me give you the stat.
Yes,
Bruh,
sir. Yeah, bro.
One play each game, we're undefeated. We're
Right.
one
Oh,
play
God,
each game,
just
we're
stop
undefeated.
it, Joe. Yeah, you just sound sometimes so just
Oh, no.
idiotic. Stop it.
What?
You lost to Georgia Tech, man. Georgia Tech is so bad. Just stop. One play every game and we're what in the hell?
Yeah.
What are you doing to me on a Tuesday?
Well, I wanted to get Joe Yu's take on.
Joe, you just told me Miami should be undefeated.
He said one play and they'd be 7-0.
Oh, my God. I got to go to break. I'm
Canes.
nauseous.
Oh,
I'm
no.
going to the bathroom.
All right. Back with more.
The Drill from the studios at Republic Services. We'll handle it from here.
Now, the special teams player of the game.
We be special.
Brought to you by the urological specialists of McKeever Clinic.
Get Josh Lambo in asbestos soup because the fifth-year kicker is on fire this season. Lambo remains perfect on field goals for Jacksonville. He'd go 4 for 4 on Sunday in that category and would also knock in an extra point. The 28-year-old Lambo is having a season for the ages for the Teal and Black, and he's your McKeever Clinic special teams player of the game.
If the moments of sexual intimacy with your partner are memories of the past, take note. ED isn't an inevitable part of aging. The urologists of the McKeever Clinic can get you back to feeling like your normal self again. Generic forms of Viagra and Cialis are now available directly at McKeever. Your McKeever doctor will decide if this alternative is right for you, and you can go home the same day with the prescription. McKeever Clinic, innovators in urological care since 1921.
Hi, this is Dale Murray, and we're throwing the flag on those big city dealers charging those big city prices. Come see why everybody's driving the distance to Murray Superstores. If we don't have it, the manufacturer doesn't build it. Our starting All-American lineup wins every time. Plus, our exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty on all new and qualified used vehicles puts the blitz on the competition. And we'll trade anything from wore-out bed sheets to football cleats. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
I look at it every single day, and I'm in awe.
That's Tracy talking about her amazing diamond ring from Diamonds Direct.
Better than anything I could ever imagine. Just fantastic. The biggest compliment is everybody says I've never seen anything like it.
And the shopping experience at Diamonds Direct?
Very laid back. Not one time did we feel like we were being pressured. Not one time did we feel like we were being asked to extend a budget we did not have. In fact, it was almost the opposite. Like, we completely respect the budget that you guys have. Let us see if we can make something work.
And how about the free service for life at Diamonds Direct?
I come back about once a month, and I have them clean it, redip it so it's all shiny and new, and they will clean it every day if I walked in here every day. They're fantastic.
These days, Tracy walks around with Diamonds Direct business cards in her purse.
I hand them to strangers. When people say, where did you get that? I go, here, this is where I got it. And they always go, oh, I hear the ads, but I've never been in there. I'm like, go in.
Diamonds Direct. Your love, our passion.
There's nothing like this anywhere else that I've seen.
Get directions, store hours, and more at DiamondsDirect.com.
Off Town Center Parkway, just left of the Hyatt.
With the new Kubota Sidekick, durability meets speed. It's the first gas-powered utility vehicle of its kind, built with acceleration and handling that blur the line between working hard and having fun. Right now, get the Sidekick for $0 down, 3.99% financing for 60 months, plus a $1,000 instant cash rebate. Now through December 31st, 2019. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for more information.
Find a Kubota dealer near you at GoKubota.com.
All year long you'll be singing our song. Stay cooler with Bueller. At the head of our class we make it happen fast. Stay cooler with Bueller. For heating and air we always play fair. We make the difference 'cause we really care. Bueller Air. Stay cooler with Bueller.
This is Dr. Chris Swanson. When your sports injuries flare up, come where athletes are treated like pros. Southeast Orthopedic Specialist.
This is Verlin Dormany, head coach and athletic director of Trinity Christian Academy. We're proud of our relationship with Southeast Orthopedic Specialists. Take it from us at Trinity Christian. When you need orthopedic care, call on Southeast Orthopedic Specialist.
Relieve pain and get back to life. SOS. Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
The Truck Accident Law Firm is a national truck crash law firm based right here in Jacksonville, focused on making First Coast roads safer through zealous advocacy for families of those injured or killed by unsafe trucking. The Truck Accident Law Firm focuses exclusively on tractor-trailer, bus, and commercial vehicle crashes. If someone you know is involved in a serious crash with a tractor-trailer or commercial vehicle, contact your local truck crash specialists at truckcrashlaw.com. Non-attorney spokesperson.
Listen up, Jacksonville. Beaver Chevrolet is expanding and looking for the best of the best to join our family. Maintain your work-life balance, enjoy a positive atmosphere, and earn industry-leading pay. Our WOW opening of the month is for experienced mechanics. How about a $10,000 signing bonus? That's right, experienced technicians can take advantage of a $10,000 signing bonus. If you're ready to join the team, call General Manager